Hi all, welcome to our maths online classes. On our previous section, actually we had discussed about rounding off of numbers. Clear? And this rounding off of numbers that can be used for estimation in number operations. So today we are going to discuss about how we can do estimation in number operations. Okay. So for estimation in number operations also, we need the concept of rounding off. Clear? So what are actually estimation in number operations? We are familiar with what is meant by number operations. Numbers can be operated. Which are the operations that are available for us? Yes, addition, subtraction, then multiplication, division. Everything is different number operations, out of which today we will be discussing about estimation in operations like addition, estimation in subtraction, estimation in multiplication operation. Okay, in these three operations, how we can do estimation, that is going to be our topic today. So let's begin with the estimation in addition. Actually, estimation in addition and subtraction, that can be discussed together. Do you know why? Because there is no considerable difference between the rules for estimation in addition and subtraction. They are having the same rules. Only the difference will be, in one case it will be addition operation and in the other case it will be subtraction operation. So now let's check how this estimation in addition and subtraction can be done. For that, I am just taking some examples and let's check how it can be done. For example, first of all, I am considering a number 23 plus 97. This has to be found, but we don't want to find the actual sum. We only need to find the estimated sum. So in order to show estimated sum, first of all, I would like to put an arrow mark. Now after this, the rule is that while we do estimation in sum or difference or in addition or subtraction, the basic rule is that all the numbers has to be rounded off to the same place value. So here you can see both these numbers that can be commonly rounded off to the nearest 10. Okay, and can you tell me how we can do the rounding off to the nearest 10? First of all, we will go to the tens place and we will check the digit which is just right to it. Here it is 3, and this digit can be either belong to the group 0, 1, 2, 3 or 4, or it can be belong to the second group 6, 7, 8, 9, or even the digit at this digit which is just right to the required place will be 5 also. That 5 also will be considered in the second group, and these are considered in the first group. When our digit is in the first group, we will not change this tens place. There will not be change. No change occurs to the required place. And when our next digit is belonging to the second group, then we need to add 1 with our required place. Here our required place is tens place because we are doing rounding off to the nearest 10. Because in both these, the possibility for us will be rounding off to the nearest 10. That's why we choose like that. Now, when it is rounded off, it will give rise to 20. Why? We don't want to change this 2 because the digit just right to is 3 which belong to first group. So there is no change and all other digits has to be replaced as 0. Now plus, how can you do this? The tens place is 9, the digit just right to it is 7. 7 belongs to the second group. So we need to add 1 to this 9. When 1 is added to 9, it would become 10. Now thereafter, instead of this 0, 7, you need to replace it as 0. So that it would become 20 plus 100. Now what will be the estimated sum? The estimated sum will be 20 plus 100, which is 120. So this is how estimation in sum can be done. Now let's take another example and understand this rule of estimation in sum and difference in a deeper manner. Okay, for that I am considering another number 1028 plus 29. This is going to be our addition. We don't want to find the actual sum, but instead we need to find the estimated sum. Here if you want to find the estimated sum, first of all you need to round off both these numbers to the same place value. So can you tell me what is the option here we have? You can see this number can be either rounded off to the nearest 10, to the nearest 100 or even to the nearest 1000. But on the second case, this number can only be rounded off to the nearest 10. So the rule is, while you do addition, both the numbers has to be rounded off to the same place value. So what will we choose? Yes, we have to choose the nearest 10. We need to round off both the numbers to the nearest 10. So if you round off this number to the nearest 10, tens place is 2, the next place is 8, 8 belongs to second group. So this 2 has to be increased by 1. So that 1, 0, instead of this 2 I will put 3. Then all other remaining digits has to be replaced as 0. Plus, again here, round off to the nearest 10, mark this 2. The next place is 9. 9 belongs to second group. Again, this 2 has to be replaced as 3 plus and a 0. Now what will be the answer? 1030 plus 30. It will be 1060. So what we can write? The estimated sum will be 1060. In the same case, if you want to find the estimated difference, then only the change will be, instead of sum we will be choosing difference. So it will be 1030 minus 30, so that it will be 1000 itself. So in rounding off, whether it comes to addition or subtraction, there is no change. Both of the numbers has to be rounded off to the same place value. Okay, after that you can do subtraction if it is subtraction, addition if it is addition. That's all about the rule for estimation in addition and subtraction. Now let's check the rule for estimation in multiplication and division. Everyone just listen here. Now we are moving on to the topic estimation in multiplication. Only multiplication this time we are discussing. Just listen. Let's take an example and explain the rule for multiplication or estimation in multiplication operation. Let's take an example. 185 into 27. This is going to be a multiplication and we need only the estimated sum. In order to find not the sum, we need only the estimated product. Multiplication means we need estimated product. Product means simply multiplication. So here we need estimated product of this value, these numbers. In order to find the estimated product, both the numbers must be rounded off. And here comes the rule for multiplication. And the case of multiplication is, we can round off both the numbers to our wish. And it depends upon our situation. Depending upon our situation, we can round off both the numbers to the required place values. There is no restriction or condition like both the numbers has to be rounded off to the same place value and all. There is no such restrictions or limit. Clear? We can round off both. So if you want to find the answer in a quite easy manner, or if you want to find the estimated product in a faster manner, the best thing you can do is you can round off both the numbers to their greatest possible place or greatest possible place value. Clear? So here you can see this is ones, tens and hundreds. So here for fast calculation it is better to round off this number to the nearest 100. For that I will be choosing the hundreds place. Now I will check the next place, which is 8. 8 belongs to second group. So this one has to be replaced as 2. Then 2 zeros. Now we can put an into. Now 27. In 27, you can only consider the rounding off to the nearest 10. And in order to do that, first of all, we will go to the tens place. Now we will check the digit which is just right to it, and it is 7. 7 belongs to second group. And if it belongs to second group, this 2 has to be replaced as 3 and the remaining digit has to be put as 0. So it will be 200 into 30, which will be the estimated sum that we are going to consider in an easy manner. Now, in order to do this calculation, there is an easy way. You can consider these 2 zeros and these 1 zero. They are actually called terminal zeros because they are the zeros that are coming at the terminal, at the end. Okay, so while you do multiplication in which there are terminal zeros, you can keep those terminal zeros away without multiplying because they can be considered after some multiplication. So in order to do this problem, the best way is just remove these terminal zeros, just multiply the remaining numbers. Here it is 2 and here it is 3. What is 2 into 3? 6. After which you need to consider whatever the number of terminal zeros as there had. Okay, so here you can see 2 terminal zeros on the first number and 1 terminal zero on the second number give rise to 3 terminal zeros in total. So that the answer for this multiplication or this product will be 6000. And now how can you complete this question? You can say that estimated product is 6000. So this is how estimation can be done in operations, number operations like addition, subtraction and multiplication. Hope you all understood and also enjoyed the today's session. If so, then we shall see with some other topics on the next sessions. All of you see you. Bye everyone.